Hi and welcome to June's 20-minute yoga flow. We're working with the theme of connection, and today is about connecting in and sitting back in your power. So we're going to start in a child's pose. You decide either bring your knees wide and then you're kind of maybe stretching into hips a bit, or knees together and just make it really restorative. And bring your hands to cup your heels so your shoulders are soft. And then just kind of land down in your child's pose. And allow this opening child to be like this cocoon for yourself. This cocoon of you, so that it's safe. This loving, nourishing space for you to sit back, dip in. Starting to take some deeper, more loving breaths through your body. Nothing forced, nothing pushed. Just like a gentle deepening of breath. And set an intention for your practice today. Why are you practicing? What do you care about? Allow it to be whatever comes to mind. Doesn't have to be something big. We'll take another 30 seconds or so in this opening child's. Can you dip in a little bit deeper? I always think about it like we start to with our yoga practice, like dip our feet into the edge of this sea. And the more we can lean back into a pose, the more it starts becoming this ocean that we're swimming through, that we're immersed in. Allowing the breath to move through you with this kind of fluid, watery quality. And then just sitting yourself up on your heels, taking a short rebound from that child's. We're going to tuck all 10 toes. Make sure you don't leave out your little toe. And we're going to sit back on tucked toes, sitting back on our heels. This can feel pretty intense. It really brings us into the present moment. It's really good for grounding, stretching the soles of our feet. It's really good for our fascia. Breathing here. Bringing hands behind back, clasp hands, and just make this a little heart opener as well. So opening heart to sky, you might even look up slightly. If this gets too much for your toes, you can come out and sit down on flat toes, untucked toes. Otherwise, just a few more breaths here. Release the clasp of your hands, reach arms up, look up. And then let hands come down to the earth and come onto the front of your feet. You know what I mean? Come off tucked toes and just allow your toes to return to not having that sensation. And then lower belly and look up. Let's just take a simple round of cat-cow. Tuck chin to chest and push space in between shoulder blades. Lower belly and look up. Chin to chest, rounding through into your cat. Lower belly, look up into your cow. And then tuck toes and hips, sweep up and back, downward facing dog. Soft knees, spread through your fingers, palms really push hips up and back. And then look to your hands and let's walk all the way to the front of our mat. Really push into your palms as your feet come up, and you can bend your knees. And then we meet in a forward fold at the front of our mat. Maybe your hands reach to the back of your legs and you just tuck yourself in here. Again, it's this cocoon into this moment with yourself.
I quite like to knock my head from side to side, just release any holding in my neck. And then just bring your hands onto the back of your skull to encourage your head in a little bit further. Holding yourself here. Release hands and rise up. Look up, arms reach all the way to the sky. And then let's flow straight down over our legs, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into a plank. Exhale, drop knees, lower belly, lower chest, all the way to the earth. Inhale into your cobra, engage glutes, strong legs. Exhale, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Inhaling here. Exhaling here, just arriving in this practice with yourself. What does that feel like for you? Can you feel it in your body rather than just respond to instructions by me on where to place your feet, your hands? Can you feel the experience? Can you adjust it as you need? And then looking to hand, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, folding over your legs. Inhale, look up, rise up, see your hands. Exhale, folding all the way down again. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward with breath. Exhale, step back to a plank. Either lower knees or keep knees lifted this time as you bend elbows halfway for your vinyasa. Roll over toes, inhale to your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, we meet back in downward facing dog. Inhaling here and exhaling here. So you're really pushing through hands. Your arms are strong, but your neck is soft. You're not holding tension where you don't need to. On your next inhale, right leg floats up to the sky. Shine through the ball of your foot, strong leg. Right knee comes into nose and right foot steps in between your hands. You drop your back knee and you're in your low lunge. On your next inhale, arms rise forward and up, arriving in your low lunge. Breathing in here, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath here. On the exhale, hands frame your front foot, come off your back knee. Look forward and step into front foot and rise up with left knee into your chest. Take a moment to just gather your balance. And then we twist open to the left. So left hand comes behind you and right hand comes to the outside of your left knee and we open to the left. You have the option if you want to play with holding left foot with right hand and perhaps you start straightening into that foot in the twist, keeping right leg really strong. What would it feel like to soften a little bit into your experience? How's your face? Coming back round to center, release left knee into chest and just hug your left knee here a moment just to kind of recalibrate. Maybe you hug it out slightly to the side so it goes into your kind of inner hip. And then slowly stepping left foot to the back of your mat, rising arms forward and up. We take a moment in our high lunge, breathing in, exhaling, we're there. Dropping back heel, we're coming to a warrior two, so bending into front knee. Back toes slightly turned in, arms are strong. Reach forward with your right hand and then left hand travels down your back leg. We reverse our warrior, right hand comes up and over. Still a strong bend through your right knee. How can you get stiller with yourself in this pose? Hands travel around to frame your right foot. You sweep right foot up and back. Bend through right knee and open into your hip. Big breath here. And then right foot meets left. Take it through a vinyasa or stay in downward facing dog, your choice. Staying with your breath at all times. On your next inhale, left foot floats up to the sky, shining through ball of your foot. Right knee comes to your nose, left, as you step it in between your hands, and your right knee drops down to the earth. Hands reach forward and up. You're in your low lunge, breathing here. Hands come down to frame left foot. Tuck back toes, and you kind of spring forward into left foot as right knee comes into your chest. There we go. We land on our left foot. Right arm reaches out behind us. Left hand comes to the outside of right knee, and we twist to the right this time. Staying like this, or you have the option to play with holding right foot with left hand and straightening into your leg. Being gentle with yourself. Coming back through center and just taking a minute to hug that right knee in, maybe bringing it out to the side a little. Well done. We slowly step right foot behind us. As right toes touch the earth, we reach forward and up into a high lunge. Exhale with there. We drop back heel to the open up to our warrior two. Breathing in, reach forward, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhaling here. Can you bend any more into that left knee? And straighten any more into your right leg. Engaging through right glute. Hands come round to frame your left foot, and you step back into your downward facing dog. First, actually, lift left leg up, bend through your knee, and take a breath with that open hip position that we did on the other side. Lovely. And then left foot meets right. Either take it through your vinyasa or stay in downward facing dog, your choice. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right leg floats up to the sky. Right knee comes to nose as we step foot in between our hands and we rise up to our high lunge, inhaling. Exhaling, we're here. 2 more breaths in your high lunge. On your next exhale, left hand comes down to the earth and we reach open into our easy twist. Right arm reaches up and out. Stay like this. This is a great place to be. If you want to play, we come into a side plank. So right foot comes on top of left and we come into our side plank. You could stay like this, or you could play with bending up your right knee. Wherever you are, easy twist or side plank, 2 more breaths. Easy twisters, stay where you are, side plank. Bring your right hand under your right shin. Gently guide your right foot back to where it was. And we all return to that easy twist. And then looking down, right hand comes forward and to the side of right foot as we float left foot forward and up into a half moon. So left foot comes off earth. You can bend right knee if you need, no problem, or right hand can be on a book. And then we open hips to the left, half moon, expanding open. One more inhale. On the exhale, left foot meets right and we fold over our legs. Maybe let something out, a sound. A few more breaths dangling here. Just bringing the grounding energy of the forward fold in after the movement. And then inhale, rising up, look up, see your hands. Exhale, fold over your legs, take it back down. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, hands down, step back, either straight to downward facing dog or take it through a vinyasa. Give yourself what you need. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. And then we'll take the second side. On your next inhale, float left leg up to the sky. Left knee comes to nose and we step foot in between our hands. We rise up into our high lunge. And on the exhale, hips sink forward and down and you arrive. Take a couple more breaths here. On your next exhale, right hand to the earth. We're in our easy twist. Stay here, it's perfect. Or you come into your side plank. Left leg comes back. And feel the burn. Encourage hips forward. Maybe play with lifting left knee up. Take your version of wherever you are and feel yourself in this pose, breathing into it. Wherever you are, one more breath. And then side plankers, left hand under left leg as you encourage your foot forward. We're all in our easy twist. And then left hand comes forward into the outside as we now open to the other side into our half moon. Right leg floats up and hips open to the right. Right arm reaches up. You can bend left knee. Your hand could be on a sofa. You could bring the floor up to yourself with books. Trying not to hold tension. Trying not to cling on. And then right foot comes down, meets left, and we arrive in a forward fold at the front of our mat. Take your favorite kind of forward fold. Letting it drop. And then reaching hands up. Look up. See your hands. Exhale, we fold over legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands and step feet through. We're going to bring ourselves down to lie on our backs. So just shuffling yourself down there and bringing your heels in a little bit closer so you can touch the back of your heels. If you are done, that is totally fine. You can bring feet together and let your knees drop out and take a Baddha Konasana. Otherwise, final bit of effort here as we take a closing back bend. So we're going to take a bridge pose. Feet down on the earth, encouraging hips up, engaging glutes. And then maybe shuffle your shoulders under you. If you have space, you could clasp your hands underneath you. And then really engaging through your glutes in this bridge, but soft through your stomach. So your stomach can breathe, but you're really encouraging hips up and chest open and up. Breathing here. Three more breaths. You could even start to close your eyes at this point and notice your experience with your eyes shut. On your next exhale, lowering your hips down to the earth. Bringing your knees into your chest. Take a moment to just rock here. You might turn this into a happy baby with hands to shins or to feet. And then allowing legs to come out long, we take Savasana, a final resting pose. So once we arrive here, after a short, dynamic, fiery movement practice, let's take a deep breath in and then sigh out. Let your body know that the work is done. And what goes up must come down. So let's take this pose to balance, to integrate. Placing hands somewhere on your belly unless you prefer them by your side. Savasana. And just a short Savasana in our 20-minute practice. But from this place of stillness, can you just notice how it feels to lie back in you, to be in your body? Can you just notice how you feel? Setting an intention for what it would feel like to move out into the rest of your day as you. How would that feel? And we will close out from the floor. Feel free to stay longer if you have longer. Thank you very much. Wish you a beautiful day.